Okay, let's do this. It's time for some Chuckie Egg. It's been a while, but I have been inspired recently from the Play Expo to try some Chuckie Egg because set keys. Sorry, I'm just concentrating on the keys. Don't want to mess this up now. Got to get these right. PC keyboard, not quite the same. Jump. Oh, I can't have space for jump. Has to be returned then. Doesn't feel good. Still. Let's give it a go. How many players? Just the one. Get ready, player one. Actually, I better pop this on. You don't want to miss out on those sweet, sweet sound effects, do we? Nice. I'm going to go for maximum score, I guess, so that means I'm going to have to eat the seeds. Come on. Time's a wasting. Hey JJXB, yes, unexpected stream. Oh no, I didn't maximize the score on that because I didn't get the seeds, damn it. Whoa! Close. Let's do this. Come on. No excuse for failure in Chuckie Egg. Boom! This is the BBC Micro version, Bazza, but I'm not playing it on original hardware. This is actually running in a web browser. It's actually a web browser emulator. No, that doesn't make sense. It's a BBC emulator in a web browser. It's not emulating a web browser. Do you see that ladder jump? Skills. Take some real Chuckie Egg skills to perfect like this. Woo! The ladder jump. Oh, how do you get the middle ones? This is such a dangerous jump though. This is the worst jump by far because the amount of times you can screw it up. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Boom, he's going up the ladder. He's going for it. Double jump. Whoa! Yeah! Boom. Still missed the last seed though. Dang. Hey McBeam! You did make it indeed, sir. It wouldn't have been a proper stream without our McBeam. But he's here. Here and ready. Ready for the Chuckie action. Oh dear. That's fine by me. It's got some really cool physics in the old Chuckie Egg, doesn't it? Nice, 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 nice. Boom, boom, boom. No! So JJXV is saying, I've been trying to get in packet. What does in packet do? I don't even know what that does. Oh, this is so tricky. I'm going to have to go down from the top, I think. Nice. We're going to be here a while. Oh! Just good old McBeam. Now, how do we do this one? Yes, yes. So much yes in this scene right now. Whew, close. Dang, that's nice. So we're aiming for 250,000 points today. Sorry, am I saying 250,000 or do I mean 2.5 million? No! Curse you, math! You took away my computing power. Dang it. Oh, so Impacket is a set of stuff to tinker with network protocols, and it just doesn't want to install for you. It's not interested. You're not wanted. Oh, my life. I think the dream is over now at this point. I don't even know how many lives I've got left. Oh, I've got 3. Come on. Oh. Those are so tricky. Oh. Have to do some skills there. I think we got the final egg spotted anyway. We're not going to be able to do anything until... Shh. I tell you what. This is not a level for amateurs. Oh, yes. Okay, I didn't mean to do that. Anything to avoid that jump, but that's fine. That's fine. Come on now, calm down. No! He took a chance and he failed. Watcher 75, hello! Come on now. Got plenty of time. So I'm just back from the Play Expo in London, and it was an exciting time to be hanging out. It's like a busman's holiday. Is that the right word? Maybe. Maybe not. It's like a works outing. That's probably a better way of describing it, because if you can imagine, most people aren't professional YouTubers, or certainly don't even you bastard don't get into YouTube because of for any professional reasons. They do it because they just like it, like making videos. Sugar. So you can imagine it's a weird hobby to have, and not many people have it. So it's like a gaming event. It's also an event for people who share that hobby to sort of meet up. So that's what's kind of groovy. And if you follow Twitter, tweeting, there's a lot of tweets from a lot of great YouTube channels here. A lot of them are into games. Mr. Beer, how are you, sir? Have you recovered? Have you recovered from all the festivities? Oh, at least it's not a works outing akin to carry on at your convenience. Not quite, but carry on at your convenience was discussed, I believe. Oh, now it's getting tricky here. Oh, come on, when do I do the jump? Oh, nice one. Boom! We're there. More like a rehab group. So all of the miscreants who are at the show. Don't you think it's odd, by the way? My wife said, "Okay, so what do you want to do this evening?" Bearing in mind I haven't seen her all weekend, and I was like, kind of want to play some games. And she said, "Well, wasn't your whole thing about playing games?" And I said, yeah, sort of. There wasn't as much games playing as you'd expect occurring, because it's more woohoo chatting. There's a hell of a lot of chatting going on. A little bit of drinking. Oh, bum. Oh, okay, good. Now, that's it. Come on, go left or right, and I am good. Yes. So Baz is saying, well, you can read it on the screen if you've got good eyesight, but he can't believe I'm spending time with Chuckie Egg and not my missus. Now, come on now. Come on now. Do you really believe that? Oh, you know what? I reckon there's probably a weird pattern here that if you jump in a certain order, you might be able to get a lot of these eggs by doing the rebound. So if you go to the top and then you bounce off, I think you bounce off all the walls. Oh my life. This is a tricky map. The weird thing about this, I kind of don't remember it, which is really weird. Because I thought that there's a point where that little bird in the top left corner does start killing you. So Andrew, when you say you play less, what were you? Oh. What were you doing this time instead of playing games? Now that I've seen it in the flesh. I'm more than certain now that you're supposed to complete this using a really nice kind of jumping technique. Oh, at the Margate. Was there one in Margate? Margate sounds like a really excellent location. A bit like Blackpool, but not as far and not as northern. But you've also got the option in Margate that you could take part in the festivities on the pier, can't you? This time you had to meet people, Andrew. Well, you didn't have to, but it was good that you did. And what was the highlight? What was the highlight meeting you had? The best person you probably could have met. Well, Margate, Bazza, by definition, I think you'll agree that Margate is certainly not as northern as Blackpool. I mean, oh, what? Oh, hello. No. Oh yeah, you're right, Andrew. So you're too kind. You're too kind. I'm almost embarrassed. But funnily enough, though, to be honest with you, you've probably met other YouTubers and other people before on things. What was it? How do I differ in real life than I do in a stream? Apart from, obviously, I have something from the neck down. So you know that much. You know that I'm not being aided by mechanical apparatus to traverse the back office. Oh, oh, oh. Don't get trapped in the corner. Don't get trapped in the corner, you... Tell you what, this game is better than I remember. You know, I remember it being a great game, and it's like my favourite. One of my... Is it my favourite game, actually? Maybe. It probably is one of the games I've put an awful lot of hours on. I wouldn't say necessarily I was good at games, but... Sorry, good at this game, but you know I'm not very good at games in general anyway. Oh, look at that. Look at that go. Bang. Nice. All right, so Andrew, yeah, so exactly that. So not much different than chatting in a stream. More fluid. Do you mean I'm more fluid, or I have more fluids to share with you? You're like liquid in real life. I'm like one of those Terminators. Oh no! In my haste, I missed out on that eggy. Oh, goodness! This is where you can come a cropper because you got. If you miss the platform, oof. This is a devious bloody game, isn't it? Oh. Oh! He's following a sinusoidal pattern. No! Curse you. So Kevin says he's going to withdraw Patreon support for all the YouTubers that didn't say hello to you. I think that's a bloody good idea. And you know what? To really stick the knife in... Oh, God. Really stick the knife in, I think you should shift that support to a different channel. One that would really appreciate it. And get... I just saw a question asking, and I'm sorry I didn't see who it was, asking which platform this is on. This is on the BBC Micro, which is frankly the best platform for Chuckie Egg, and probably the shitting bricks. The best platform for it, other than maybe I think the Electron one apparently is very good, but it's not got as many colours. I say not as many colours. I mean, it doesn't look like you've got that many colours really in this anyway. Oh, you stupid! It doesn't. I tell you what. Am I just throwing my lives away now at this point? Am I? I'm talking to myself, Andrew. Like Andrew, you know you can make that jump. It doesn't. It's not possible to make the lift jump on the first cycle. Okay, I'm just getting too excited now. I'm too excitable. Oh. Don't know how I'm going to make this. So I'm actually playing it though in a web browser, believe it or not. This is web browser technology here. I've decided that the best form of emulation is one where I don't actually have to load an emulator, because I kind of, you know, it's always a pain in the bum, basically, and not in the good way. Not like having a very big poo when you couldn't go for a while. So, can I just make that jump? Hope so. Yes. Yes. We don't need the lifts, really. Oh, no! He chucked me in my egg hole. Look at that. I could have run underneath him there, but still, we're getting pretty good. Dr. A. I'm going to start using the DRA now. So if you were in the show in London, you'll see the DRA. That was me. Boom. Andrew Dalton, yes. Chuckie Egg on the Beeb, I agree, is total perfection. Now I'm looking at what I'm streaming, and you're not getting to see the full effect of Chuckie Egg because you're missing a bit. So I'm going to adjust it now using all my technologies to give you... Look at that. You've got more Chuckie Egg. You've got all of the whole full width now of the Chuckie Egg on the Beeb. So Andrew said he's checked with the Electron version, and it is flicker free. Oh, Andrew Dalton now is Andrew, because he was Andrew too for a while, and now I'm Dr. A. Dr. A. And you know what? Mr. Stuart Ashen told me that he used to be Dr. A. That was his whole thing before he became Ashens. And he's not Dr. A anymore. So I like to think that maybe I could be the future Ashens. If naming convention is the a good predictor of your future successes in YouTube, then I'm set for life. Boom. Although I wish I was the new, PewDiePie. So yeah, you've got the Chuckie Egg widescreen now, guys. I'm spoiling you. I feel that first run was a warm-up now, so this is probably the actual... This is the going for the record, and we do have Guinness adjudicators currently sitting on my lap in the back office that you'll be able to see if you can see the... What do they call that camera we've got up there? The live webcam stream thing. Oh, skills. Boom. We're done. So yeah, so McBeam, and it's sad that you didn't get this in the States, but then I'm pretty sure you didn't really get BBC Micros, did you? You would have had Commodore 64s, and I kind of feel there is a there is a Commodore 64 version, isn't there, of Chuckie Egg? There's certainly some weird versions. Right, we made the lift. I'm trying to imagine if Chuckie Egg was a game with music, because it was on like the Commodore 64, what would the music be like? It'd be like some really futuristic chip tunes. Oh, sugar. Right. Okay, let's wind that back again. Wind your... Oh, by the way, Northerners, what does wind your neck back in mean? It means to shut up or not get involved, doesn't it? Tell me about that one. Wind your neck in, love. Go on. Wind your neck in. Oh, that's nice. Now, Mr. Dalton, are you still on your train? I suspect you are, which is a little bit sad because there was a tiniest amount of research that I think you could do some in-stream research about a TV show. I believe it was called Star Factor, that was hosted by Giles Brandreth and boom, and that would I think I would like to find a link to YouTube for that, because it was really painful. I think I watched it on one of those TV shows that oh, did you see that? He kind of turned on me. Giles Brandreth's Star Factor. The reason is, it was I saw it on one of those shows which is like the top cringiest shows or something, and it's so bad it just sort of reeks of 80s badness as well. But I kind of feel it's probably what all of these X Factors and stuff kind of got their ideas from, really. Boom. So there's a Coco version. Coco version, is there? Oh, come on. He's wasting my time. Oh! I tell you what, I'm doing way worse now. Some like it hot when they know that the heat is on. Booyah. Yeah, the Spectrum version is supposed to be good. Yeah. I like the expression, pull the other one, it's got bells on. And I kind of always imagine, what is the other thing that you're pulling that's got bells on? Is it something you buy in Ann Summers? And Andrew Dalton says, there are no good Spectrum versions. And I think, to continue your train of thought, of anything. And I always hear there's some animosity that between me and Amiga owners, but I don't think there is. I think it's more Spectrum. Of which my Spectrum still doesn't bloody work. Oh. The Spectrum is like, crikey, you know, the Trabant or something of the computer world. It's never really running properly. I get it sort of going, and then something will break, keyboard will fall off, or whatever. And I kind of feel it was like that from new. It's not like a... Oh, look, did you see that style there? Oh, bollocks. Right. Andrew Dalton is saying, you were singing Power Station, Feel That Heat. No, it wasn't, is it? I thought it was... I'll get there in a minute. Hang on. Oh my god. It was the singer that did Addicted to Love. Robert Palmer, actually. Robert Palmer. That was what I was singing. Come on. Let's try again now. We'll get there. Bench. What the hell? I actually jumped through the egg. Boom. I'm so ethereal. Or is it mercurial? That I jumped through an egg. Oh no, Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre. Dre is no good. Right, so we can switch games. And what I can do is I've got, look at this technology. Boom! Look at that, eh? Professional. These are all BBC micro games. Prince of Persia. Prince of Persia. Watch this. Boom! Prince of Persia on the BBC. The BBC. Oh, Andrew's saying listen to the song that he said. Can I play Prince of Persia first then? Oh, okay, I got to listen to the song that you said. Fair enough. Am I going to get Power Station Feel the Heat? Briefly. Oh, wow. I can already tell it's the same song. Okay, cool. All right, fair enough. There we go. So it was, I don't know, who sang it then? Or was it just a confabulation between all of those people? Left, right, up, down, right brace forward, jump, return is action. Go. Let's do Control K, I think. Uh-oh. This is cool, isn't it? That was proper... Someone's been spending a lot of time messing, doing a bit of programming. Look at my programming. Right, there we go. Good song that. Now it didn't let me change my keys if you recall, so I'm not sure what a right... Oh, that's a right brace. Okay, let's do this. Jesus. Pardon my my taking the Lord's name in vain, but this is spectacular. Look at the speed of this damn thing. How the heck? Oh, that wasn't jump. I tell you what, the BBC was just a it was a tour de force. Do you remember the olden days? They used to always say that in the gaming mags. A tour de force. Okay. Right, now look at the speed of this. Boom. I think this is faster than it was on the bloody PC. I think it feels like it might be more animated. Get it, go, go, go. Boom. Yeah, this is insane. No! This is pretty much my standard experience of Prince of Persia, by the way. It was one of those games as a kid that I would always load up and I would just be playing pretty much like I am now and just get nowhere in it, and I never persevered with it because I was too busy playing that game with the ant throwing all the dominoes over, which was about the same time as well. Do you remember the game with the ant throwing the dominoes over? Answers on your postcard. 2. Dizzy Rascal. Nice, 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 nice. This will be nice on real hardware, Andrew, so I will definitely be putting this on my memory card at some point. Uh-oh. Oh, no, that's okay. No! Dang, this is too many controls on this, but that is cool. Okay, let's not persevere with this one because you'll get really annoyed with Prince of Persia and me playing with it because I'm terrible. But look, there's so many now. This is awesome. Look at these things. There's a latest releases. So how do we do these are the self-published. Look at this. Citadel with an item randomizer. That's so cool. That's going to bring you another challenge. Centipede, Maze of Madness. Now Centipede and Phoenix, I thought they were already good ports of those on the Beeb, so I'm quite interested in trying that. Look at this. Hotel room text adventures. Do you remember we were playing with Adventure on earlier? Trailblazer, Magic Dot, Castle Defender, Space Invade. So much. Ah, Tetris. Alright, I tell you what. Let's do a bit of Phoenix, because I know Phoenix pretty well. And then we will have a look at the old Tetris, I think. That sounds about the right order of things. So, pushover. Andrew Beer says pushover. Yes, correct. The ant pushing over game thing. It was a really good game, pushover. Bazza says, be right back. Arguing Twitter about veganism with a farmer. Okay. Andrew Beer says, white light is another good one. I think I've not seen so many games I've got yet to try. Prince of Persia, Andrew says, in the specify, the colour clash block moves clunkily next to the other colour clash block. Oh, on the Specky, yes. Yeah, I don't even know if there is a Prince of Persia support on the Specky, but I guess they'll probably try to do it just to be like the Beeb. Beeb was such an underrated system, absolutely underrated. And the arcade ports, the unofficial arcade ports, are insanely good. And I know this is a remake of one, but I'm telling you, just go back and look through the back catalogue. Oh no! Let's try again. This time without me bashing the keyboard. Because kind of the music should be dun 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 dun. Okay, not the tune I expected. What, name that tune? Is it someone's Mozart Sonata 5 in B minor? Oh, and I remembered I've actually got an actual Phoenix cocktail cabinet just on the other side of the door here that I do need to get working. Here we go. Bang! Let's see if they've got all of the different levels. Swan Lake. Andrew Beer, you are a font of knowledge, sir. I don't care what they all say about you, Andrew. You're alright in my book. You are alright, sir. Oh, it's got the eggs. Oh, it's got the level. Now see if we can blow off the shields. Ah, oh, dang it. What's that little craft in the left corner doing? Bang! Come on, let's do this. Oh! I've not winged one yet, though. No problem, though. Becky! Hello, Becky! We need to get that pimped elite on your pie beam. Andrew, there's so much I need to do. You know what the problem is? I'm running short of Raspberry Pis. Big time. There's about 1 million projects, then they all bloody involve pies. And my pies are now built into other things I've made. So I'm at the point, do we start dismantling those things or do I just start buying more pies? Which, to be honest with you, are not as cheap as I would like. Surprisingly so. They could be a bit cheaper, couldn't they, really? So Becky thought it was Fleur de Lis too. Well, you're probably right then. It was probably Andrew was wrong. And all those things that they say about him are true. Answers on the postcard. Is Andrew Beer wrong or right? And are the things they say about him absolutely true? Well, he's admitted he was wrong. Okay, fair enough. I take it back. You're still good in my book. Never underestimate a dream. No smoke without fire, eh? No smoke without fire. That's all I'm going to say. No smoke without fire, said the arsonist to the fireman. Boom. So, as we're playing here and as you're watching, just spare a thought for those people who are still travelling on trains right now, especially those ending up in Wales. However, to be fair, it's actually raining now here, and I suspect it's not raining in Wales. Look at this guy, look at him. He's so active. He's active in the community. Not anymore, though. He's dead. So Andrew says there's an hour and 10 minutes left in his hot, sweaty box that he's in. Andrew, do they have food on the train that you're on? Have you been eating? Have you been eating sandwiches? Has Rob been feeding you fine finger foods, tasty tidbits and sweetmeats? Now, I've got another challenge for everybody in the chat, by the way. I've thought of a name of a name of a food, but you got to tell me what the food is. It's a made-up thing, so it could be anything. So you tell me what is the most appropriate food to go with this name. So if you went up to the Norbreck and you bought yourself a plate of Blackpool sweetmeats, what would your dish contain? Here, love, get a plate of Blackpool sweetmeats. This level's awesome. You've got like a bit of a machine gun. So the first level, your fire rate's pretty slow, but here it's just full on. I wonder if it's to do with like the animation or if they just given you that. Semolina on toast. Mmm. Mr. PDT says Marmite on bread. It's not even toast, it's just bread. Is it good northern bread? Proper northern bread that you feel weighing you down in your guts? Get some northern bread in you, lad. Get them guts coated like. Me Eccles cake. Me rubber duck. Me fluty bun. I'm dead good on accents, innit? I'm uncanny like. Oh, for these guys, just die! I'm gonna actually. What? Something weird is happening. Happening to me. My friends say I'm acting peculiarly. Come along, baby. You better make a start. You better make a move before you break my birdie heart. And that's how the Phoenix song goes. Sung by Phoenixwood Mac. Fleetwood Laser Mac. No. You can't futuristic Fleetwood Mac up because they are futuristic. It's like trying to improve Jethro Tull's name. Timeless. Oh, there we go. Oh, sorry. There's a lot of chat going on that I've been ignoring. I will. What the hell? Is the screen actually scrolling down as well? Jeez. Chocolate covered kidney, says Kevin. Oh yeah, some Blackpool sweetmeats. What kind would you want? Chicken? Chicken sweetmeats? Dingo sweetmeats. A bit of Fleetwood back office. And I am Stevie Nicks. And Andrew Dalton is Lindsay Buckingham. He is my he's my beautiful co-singer, but not quite got the limelight of the Stevie Nicks. Tetris, I believe we thought we would have a little go on, didn't we? A little go on the little Tetris. Now there was a question in the quiz. There was a quiz on this show, and one of the questions were, what are the names of all of the Tetris pieces? Oh no, that's bad. I made the keys bad. Left, right, rotate will be space, and question mark will be drop. Right, I think I'm ready. What's rotate? Dickhead. Rotate is the one actually that I really wouldn't want to be rotate. No music though. Let me die a sec, 'cause I want to change the keys. Oh, and Kevin, you love Phoenix. Holiday Road. Who sang Holiday Road, by the way? Rotate, I think, should be... And drop will be space. Left, right, rotate, drop. Okay, let's try that. Will be a bit better. Yeah, that makes a bit more sense. There's no down, actually. I just realised there's no actual down. This is a weird Tetris, because Tetris you need a down, right? So that you can speed it down and then style it. Yeah, so Mr. PGT, that we got that answer. We're clued up on what the class of Tetris things are called, but I said it. But the question was, what are the individual names? So there's L, S, long one, and full stop. I think that's their mathematical names. Boom. It's okay though. I mean, it could have sound. There's no reason. You saw what it was doing with Phoenix. There's no reason at all that you couldn't have way more stuff going on with this. And I remember once playing, I'm sure it was a sort of World of Sand type game on the Beeb, and that was pretty awesome. Apparently they do have a specific name. It's called like the Aphid, the Phoenix Trail, the Bypass 4, and Norman the Peace. I wanna be that damn Pokemon song, by the way, is in my head now. It's just continuously being hummed and sung and everything, and I don't know the words. So it makes it sound mental when some people hear you what you're doing. You're just making them up. Yeah, it's okay. I mean, this is it's actually good as a you can see it, right? You can see me playing this. This is an actual okay Tetris. You've got only a rotate in one direction too. Again, so easy to do the clockwise and counterclockwise rotation. But you know, if you're going to do it, that's just literally cut and paste that line of code. Come on, guys. This is your public work. This is your magnum opus. You might never code anything decent in your life that anyone will care about more than they would care about Tetris on the BBC. I promise you. I promise you that your MRP system written in SAP is definitely not respected as much as this would be if it was just that little bit more polished. There we go. I think that's about as much Tetris as you can play without a rotate with the other way. Maze of... I know, I've got to try this one. Maze of Madness. The bell, the bone, the boot and the ball. Boom. Bell, bone, boot and ball sounds like a really cool hip-hop group back in day. Oh, God, do I have to read this? I've got a real sore throat, by the way, from all the shouting at the expo. I'm the most fiendish dungeon master the cursed lands have ever known, and yet you just march into my lair and try to ransack it? I suppose you thought it would be an adventure. What arrogance, what folly. The only reason you aren't already dead is that I thought it might be amusing to watch you desperately try to escape my protean maze before your strength gives out. Oh, and I'm going to get my minions to beat the hell out of you first. There, the dungeon just rebuilt itself especially for you. My minions will throw you in now. You look around and find yourself in a maze of twisty little passages, all alike. You see exits in all directions. Absolutely, Belle Biv DeVoe style. Oh, what? Look. It's actually a... No, I thought it was a maze game that you play. North. Is it literally... Look. Is it actually a normal maze? Help. No? Huh. Okay, I think we're not going to play this because I think it's a joke game. A protein maze. I'm going to stick your finger up into your protein maze. Fred the Needle. It sounds hilarious. Kill Joster. Yeah, Andrew, my voice was a little bit lost too. Andrew Beer says, I should finish my game and get it uploaded to there. Okay, please elaborate on that. Mr. PGT says, aren't the Tetris pieces called wrong one, wrong one, wrong one, wrong one, wrong one, wrong one? Yeah, I think you're absolutely right. So, Andrew, this game you're writing, I press space. Come on, okay. What's it called? Thread the Needle by Juggernaut. Juggernaut. What a cool name. I am the Juggernaut. So, sorry, Andrew, you wrote a BBC. Yeah, but what BBC micro game? What do you think you're supposed to do in this? And why is there a clock? Okay. How do you actually move faster then? Yeah. Okay, one more go with that one. Oh, it does have help. 1 second. ZX thingy. Boost is return. Direction is space. Let's try that again. The irritating stick game. Oh, it is irritating. I don't like games that don't just. It doesn't have that. It says boost, but I didn't feel a boost going on there. White light. White light. I'm sure there wasn't White Light a song. It was probably like the White Stripes. Retro software initiated. Play Eye of the Beholder. Becky, I tried that once in a stream. It is torture. It's dead torturous, like. Okay. By the way, can you hear the game music? Because it's sweet. Thanks JJXB for getting back to me on that one. It's really nice music. It's almost Commodore 64-y, isn't it? Oh, double shooter now. Is it not nice, this music? It's really cool. Even when you kill things, it's almost as if it's in time with the music. I'll give it a bit louder so you can get a bit of the fuller effect there. What? Did I crash into something? So thank you, Mr. Dalton, for finding a very good venue last night, by the way. If you want to have a nice drink in a very retro-tastical venue, Mr. Dalton found a place called Pimp Shui. And it features martial arts videos being played on CRT, black and white CRT boom boxes all over the place. It features 3 free-to-play arcade machines and snazzy fancy cocktails. So, Mr. Dalton, no stranger to cock and tail, found this place, and it was not. We were not left wanting. There was everybody was there basically, and I'd let Andrew say who was there because it's my memory is far too bad to remember everybody, and I will miss out somebody embarrassing. Dra. Don't forget we've got the Dra going on there. Nice game, nice music. Very pleased with that one indeed. Thread the Needle. Space Invaders. I think I'm kind. Oh, I'm kind of intrigued by Magic Dot and Trailblazer. I think Trailblazer does. I think wasn't that a game on the Commodore 64? I definitely remember something looking like that. ZXMK and space to be. Oh, wow. This is cool. It's basically like a physics engine. Okay. Wow. Don't let it touch the sides, basically, I think is what... You know those things where you're trying to literally thread a metal... Oh, and it crashed. And it crashed. I think we get that. It's basically, you know, when you're in a village fete, and you've got this thing that's like a loop of metal, and you have to put it around a wiggly metal. If you touch the sides, it beeps. That's what that feels like. So, JJXP, martial arts on videos on CRTs. Was it 80s stuff? No, it was proper like old stuff. Yeah, proper like old subtitled stuff, basically. Mystery Science Theatre, maybe, if you were lucky. Oops. The technology's going all wrong here. ZX. Oh, I just didn't read anything there. But yeah, the fact that there was a load of instructions now worries me. Okay. Okay. This is a hard game. Let's take this a little bit slower, shall we? Oh, bum. Ooh. Okay, I'm starting to get it now. Whoa. Oh my word. Did you see that? Jeez. You know, this reminds me of, there's a game on the Commodore 64 that's like a top-down version of this as well. Dang. And like all games of that era, absolutely rock solid. So Andrew Beer's uploading a video of his game, so we're going to have a look at that. In fact, we'll look at it live. Andrew, we're going to do it live on Thingy. JJXB saying QDex. Maybe. It could be. I will have to have a look at that. I think, no, it's called Bounder. I remember it. It's called Bounder. Oh, what? What? I said what? In this game, by the way, it looks amazing because it looks like those games you get on the Android stuff. I do love those games where you build little bases and you have to... Oh, come on. Do I actually have to run this then? Hang on. Oh, okay, there we go. Got it. I need me a copy of that. You need you a copy of that, says Andrew. It's all right, sir. I think we got to get it to work. Would you like instructions? Okay, let's go for it. Number keys 1, 2, and 3. Build a tower of that type in a vacant space. U upgrades an existing tower space. Whew. Okay, 1, 2, 3, and U. All right, let's just see if we can wing this. If not, we'll have to sort it out. Oh, it's high res mode. Right. So which way are they coming from? I guess. There we go. It's not bad, is it? I'm not sure how do you get... You can see these tower positions like where I am. There's 2 there, but I don't know how you select the ones immediately to the left of it. So I'm just having a little look, see where our money is and stuff. So how do we know what we can build? Gold, 85 it says there. I'm going to try to upgrade, see how much... Oh, I see. So the upgrade, it's saying level 1 is going to cost 150 for that one. It's alright, it makes sense. Uh-oh. I didn't see though what it said how to do the... Oh, you can push plus and minus. Was it to speed it up? No, maybe not. It's all right, isn't it? Now, I don't know what's the start of these games. I mean, you see all sorts of variations of this on Android and phones, but one of them must have been the start of the craze to make these sort of tower games. Nice. That's a good position to have one because it can get them on both sides, can't it? So what other highlights were there this weekend? What else can I offer you as advice if you're turning up? Well, I don't know. My advice would be to turn up early and just, if you really want to get on some of the machines, to actually try to find it right away and push people out of the way. Now there is apparently... Oh, what do you mean I told you off for posting links in YouTube chat? Right, let's stop this game and then we're going to have a look at Mr. Beer's terrible game. I'm only joking, it might not be terrible. Embiggen. Right. So I don't know if there's sound. It doesn't seem like it, but it's the radio. Let's pause this for a second so I can read it. Derek Flameshitter and the Pooh Clear Waste. The Pooh Clear Waste. Nice. Z left, X right. Space is thrust. So you can look, this going through these sort of bowels, I think it is. So is he running, Andrew, or is he sort of a flying? Oh, Kevin. Rampart, though, is absolutely fantastic, though, isn't it? I love Rampart. So Andrew says, blame Mr. PSB for the name. Ooh. How did Mr. PSB come to affect the name of your game? Oh, so it is a physics-type flying game. Yeah, so when you're hitting a button to float him up. And are those poos with flies? I believe they're poos with flies. They look a little bit like aliens with dangly goggly eyes, but actually I think it is just, yeah, poos with flies. Are you? So you, oh yes. You don't want to pick up the poo clear waste, do you? And you certainly don't want to touch the walls from the look of it. It looks like you've made it a bit too tricky almost at that point. Oh, I see. So when you touch the poo, it does something with your radiation, does it? It's a very complicated game, this. Oh, you need to pick up the poo. So picking up the poo is good. Speaking of a great game, by the way, there's a game on the BBC Micro, and it's just amazing. And when you load it, it's like 3 lines across the screen, and you're like in a little car. And I think you can drive and jump, so it's like jump, jump, and then you go to the next line, jump, jump. And it's the whole game is basically